Woo! Man.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I love that song.
And I mean, it really does just prove how ingrained into the system all of this like hate and stuff is. Like, I mean, this song came out, what, 16 years ago?
Yeah.
And everything is still as relevant today as it was then, if not more.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, maybe more so.
Yeah. Shit really makes you think about stuff.
Yeah. I think if for people that maybe don't listen to metal, if you get past the screamy vocals and stuff, the reason I really like the song is because it's such a aggressive, up tempo metal song, but honestly, really kind of beautiful, peaceful lyrics.
Exactly. Yeah.
Calling for unity and acceptance and letting people do their own thing.
Exactly. And I think that that's one of the things that a lot of people who, just hear the screaming vocals don't maybe understand about metal, until you really dig into it and, start to understand that stuff, is how much metal is not one note in lyrics at all. And it, can run the gambit of different things.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, especially with this song too. I always love Trivium's guitar work. They're like the harmony lead work and stuff like that is always just so tight.
Yeah, and it's crazy because they're just like that live too. I mean, they're
really,
yeah.
I've never had the privilege.
Yeah, I mean they are just incredibly in sync as a unit, playing together. It's crazy. So, and I don't know if you know this too, but all those guys, they all stream on Twitch. All four of the band members do.
Yeah, I knew that Matt Hafey did.
Yeah, all of them do now, which is super cool. So that's
really?
actually how I heard about this song at first, just through watching them stream, and they played it once, played it a couple times, and they actually did a couple like full band concerts on Twitch, free concerts on Twitch, and a couple of them they did were just playing like deepest cut songs, and this was one of them. So yeah, very cool.
I always love when bands try to like expose some of the deep cuts that they're like, this is a really good song that nobody ever talks about. We need to let people know how good this song is.
Yeah, and they do it, and I'm maybe I'm just biased because I really like the band, but they have so many good songs. I mean,
yeah, I've always been more of a casual Trivium fan, but when What the Dead Men Say came out last year, I kind of did like a deep dive and listened to a lot of their like pre-in-wave stuff. So I've probably heard this song before, but I just like listened to each of those albums like through once, just because I had never really done that before. And I was just kind of in the mood for that. So
isn't that fun, man?
Definitely
just
some
like
good
going
stuff.
back through and listening to some, a band that you're relatively familiar
I love
with,
doing that so much.
Kind of diving through other stuff and really listening to it and learning more about them. I find that super fun.
And it's cool. I don't know if they're doing any more of it, but it was kind of neat how they were redoing some of their older songs. I mean, it was mostly the singles that were really popular, but redoing some of their songs with their more like modern production style, which I thought was kind of interesting too.
Yeah, they redid a song off of their first album, Ember to Inferno, called Pillars of Serpents. And they redid that one, and that was
the first one.
Yeah, and that was released as a single during the Sin and the Sentence album cycle. Which I mean, the new version the redid version is freaking fantastic. I mean, it's so good.
Yeah.
it just sounds so much better, and it's a great song in general, and especially to have it redone with the current drummer Alex Bent, and who's an absolute monster on the drums. I mean, the guy's insane. I don't know if you've ever watched videos of him playing, but it's crazy.
I mean, most drumming looks like sorcery to me, honestly, but
yeah, he's insane. So yeah, cool. Good song.
Yeah. All right. So my next tune is so last week I had Cole Shashelski on the podcast.
Nice.
And this is another one of his. that he sent me after the fact. He was like, I was thinking about putting this one on, but then I didn't. And so he just sent it to me anyway. And I was like, this is a damn good song. So I'll just include it this week. And this is by CEO at business.net. And aka Lentra. They're the same person. Lentra is what he goes by when he's doing more of his production role. And then the other name is kind of his artist name, basically. But this song, in a huge 180 from what we were doing, the song is called Buttercup, and it's like just pop, indie pop type of thing. So Buttercup by CEO at business.net.